So this is going to be a reading for my Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead and get straight into the reading. Of course, if you want to know what decks I'm using or if you want to book a session, just check out the description box. All that information will be there. But let's see what's going on. Current energy surrounding you. First card we have is that King of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Let me move this over. Okay, interesting. So right off the bat, there's a focus on yourself. A lot of you who are single, of course, you're really going to be focused on getting your energy back in order. Ever since like some personal stuff may have been taking place in your life, whether this is like family deaths or like spousal issues. Is that even a word? You guys get what I'm trying to say. Like relationship issues, like family issues, whatever problems may have been keeping you from really being on top of your stuff. It's like you're really trying to gain momentum again and get back into the flow of being consistent and showing up for yourself. And like I said, just having better energy. Now, you could be also really being turned off by another fire sign. This person and you may have like some conflict or like just some real bad issues in terms of like understanding each other. Like this is heated exchanges that are coming up. This is heated conversations that may stem from disagreements. So I would definitely keep it to a minimum when it comes to communication and how you communicate. Of course, if you are going to communicate during this time frame, especially during Mercury retrograde, you want to be clear on what you say what you mean what you say. Okay. But yeah, you guys really did lose your sense of motivation when this breakup happened, when this person passed, when, you know, certain events took place here. Something to do with like a mother figure. Others of you, you could be internalizing the fact that you may have had some sort of break or moment where you weren't really able to give your all, and how that may have affected your finances in some cases. What I will say is make sure you're not beating yourself up for you taking a break. If you feel like you needed to take a break in any sort of capacity, that's what you needed to do. You don't need to try to beat yourself up for things that you needed to do for your own personal mental health, okay? Now, I also see you guys kind of being stressed out by little issues that will come up. It's Mercury retrograde. I don't know how many times I said this in this video, but I'm going to reiterate it again. Mercury retrograde is making everything seem a lot more trickier or confusing than usual. So you may have little small things coming up and you want to control your reaction or your response to it. I see you guys also being kind of stressed out by someone where it's really hard to pin exactly what to do with that connection, because it's like you're interested in them, but they may be so elusive, or if this is someone who you feel like you may not be able to trust because of secrets they may have kept in the past, or just something about them is kind of confusing for you. So it's like hard for you to also remain completely hopeful for this connection too. You guys may be very like night and day in some cases. But okay, Sagittarius, what other energies are currently around them? So we have a blossoming abundance, we have action, and the temple path. So again, a big focus on finances, how you can really have money start pouring in for you. A lot of you have been, like I said, really not at your full capacity of potential. You've been, needing to take a break, and that's okay. But it's time for you guys to get back into grind mode, and it's like, okay, I'm ready to get to the bag. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to do that. You guys will also be taking a lot of personal action to get this done, wrap this up, do this, do that. Like, things are starting to move pretty quickly for you. So I would definitely be ready. Because if you're looking for things to start picking up, things are definitely going to start picking up for you in a good way. Any of my Sagittarius who may have been in question on whether or not they're actually going to get approved for a home or are going to be moving pretty soon, I actually see it in the cards. You may be getting some really good news about you getting approved for a new place, apartment, or home. So congratulations to anybody out there who may have just gotten approved. I hope that you enjoy it, but okay. What else did I want to say? Oh, you guys maybe like also wanting to like redecorate or recalibrate. I don't know if that's the word. Redo some things in your surroundings. You may be realizing that things just feel a little outdated for you, and maybe like your source of motivation will come from you having like new surroundings, new energy, or a new feng shui within the home. So some of you may be feeling, like I said, more interested in redoing like a layout within the home environment. But what's the advice here for my Sagittarius? So we have choose a new direction, we have be assertive, and we have ask for help from others. So what I do see here, there's definitely a need for you guys to try a new approach. Instead of doing things the way that you may have been doing it, I know it's hard for us to have like a reality check and be like, maybe my business could be better suited if I do this. Or if I do this, then I'll have more favorable results doing this. When we have those check-ins with ourselves, that helps us be more self-aware, of course, but also be on the winning team because we're constantly making improvements. We're constantly checking in with ourselves. So there's a need for you to try a new approach, and some of you just a whole new direction. But I really feel like this is really speaking to people trying a new approach. We also have that assertive energy. So there's a need for you to speak up for yourself. For some of you, you have been really neglecting to speak up for yourself because you may be playing it cool, or you may be taking this approach of, oh, I won't let that bother me. But you need to make sure people aren't just walking all over you or taking advantage of you because you're not being assertive about things that you're not going to put up with. Okay, romantically and non-romantically. And you need to ask for help. Your spirit guides are willing to help you if you allow them to. Some of you just may be needing to reach out and, maybe say a prayer or however you speak to your ancestors, of course. This is going to be your way to get help and to get guidance on what path that you should be on. So I am going to stop the reading here. I hope you were able to take something from this video. Feel free to thumbs it up. Any information you may be looking for will be in the description, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.